Hey guys, it's Jenny from Confident Games Studio. I'm back with another video to save you some more time. This time we are looking at making game art with a mix of free tools and paid tools. Whichever tool is the best usable tool to make something really good and fast and efficient. Okay, because we are competing against big guys over here, and our competition is too high. That is why we're also going to use AI to help us out. For example, making that concept art and whatnot to save them some money and time. You have to be business perspective over here. You don't have to be too much emotional over here, like I feel something is not going to change anything for you. Okay, so if you want to make something and make money at the same time, I highly recommend use AI for as another toolbox in your toolkit. If you don't, that's your choice, but somebody will use it and they're gonna be finishing faster than you. All right, you need to look from a business perspective. Okay, that's your choice. Okay, so over here what we're going to do is exploring the tools. We have Krita, an open source tool, Affinity Studio, Inkscape, Adobe Illustrator. Inkscape is also open source over here. Adobe Illustrator is a paid tool, subscription based. We're gonna take a brief look at that, and then ComfyUI for AI generation. As I said, I'm gonna use AI. If you don't, that's your choice. All right, custom tools that I made whenever I faced any kind of hurdle that those tools didn't really cover for me, like for example batch background removing, batch fixing, things are batch and automation, which you can actually leave online and come back and it's ready for you. You just edit and do stuff with it. Okay, so those are some custom tools and future useful tools that we in future we have found. Okay, and in this also video we're gonna look at a brief look, not going to explore in detail, just gonna look how each tool looks. Okay, so now we are looking at a brief overview about each tool. Okay, so first we have got Krita. It's an open source tool. It's a very amazing tool. It's the best tool arguably for doing concept art and game art when it comes to raster. Okay, it's very nice and it has all the things, and it's very close to having a perfect game art software for raster based making HD game art and things like that. Okay, I highly recommend Krita. Okay, and you're going to know later why about it more. All right, so next tool we have is Inkscape. Okay, we're looking, this is the go-to tool for free doing any kind of vector artwork. It's very mature, a lot of things are very easy to make over here. It is quite old and has a very big community, and Krita also has a very good community. The advantage of open source tools is like you can even commit and you can make changes because they're open source. You can download, make changes. You're a programmer, you're knowledgeable, you can make custom tools for it if you know how to do stuff. Okay, now let us look at Affinity Designer 2 over here. Okay, it has really nice things. It's more of a vector tool than the studio is. It's more flourished and whatnot. It looks much better in my opinion. Good use of all the space over here, and has a nice color bar, everything. All right, now let us look at Illustrator. This is the industry standard. If you want a career in designing and making fonts and like all those things, there is another choice to learn Illustrator, because your company is gonna use most of the time Illustrator unless they agree on using Affinity Designer or something, which is the #1 contender for Affinity right now. Another one is perhaps a Figma or something. Okay, but with a lot of tools right now you have a lot of option, and for making game art and stuff like that you can always go open source and open source tools like Krita and whatnot. Okay, now let us look at our ComfyUI over here. Okay, ComfyUI is a really nice tool over here. You just download a model, you do some prompts, and everything is ready. You got templates that you can start with. Okay, it will guide you very easily, and you can just come over here and press run over here. Okay, run, and it will generate the image. All right, so that's the overview of all the tools. And yeah, next thing is actually Affinity Studio, which we have downloaded and which we're going to cover in more great detail in the upcoming videos. It's recently went free. Okay, so it's a great opportunity for you guys to use it and explore it. Okay, we're gonna cover this in the next video. So that was it for our preview of all the tools that we needed to get our things and for making 2D game art. And in future we also gonna cover Blender, which is a free software for making 3D game art. Is arguably the best. Honestly, you just need Blender to make 3D game art. Okay, we're gonna cover that in later in more later upcoming videos. Okay, first of all, we're covering all 2D game art and what can you do and how we can use AI and to help you out, because you're, as I mentioned, you're fighting against a lot of people. You do not have time, you have a job, you have a family, right? You need to be practical over here. Okay, so that's it guys. That was the introduction to the series and what we're gonna cover and a brief overview. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and if you want to support me, go to itch.io and purchase something from there. I made a lot of really handy tools and cheap assets to help you guys. Okay, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next time.